Hey, it has been a little while. I know I said I wanted to do these more often, and now it's like I just took a break for a week. But I wasn't taking a break, just had some more stuff going on. Um, it's funny, as I work on tile logic in my tile-based system in the game, we have like real life tile drama with our bathroom renovation, so uh, if I could just program the tiles into the bathroom, then that would be one way to do it. But no, um, that's only a little bit though. There is more stuff I was working on, but I can't really say what it is yet. It's not really related to the game. Um, so yeah, I don't want to. It's not a super huge secret, but it's a little bit of a secret. I'll say what it is in time. Um, but yeah, some stuff that just kind of took me away from this for a while. I know where we left off. Yeah, I was just busy during the week, and then I could have done stuff yesterday, but then I was just kind of got sucked into like replaying some. How did that happen? Some Donkey Kong Country, and just to kind of see. I'm like, so how does that, um, with other like Super Nintendo platformers and stuff, how do they work if I can't quite figure out by looking at it? Usually I can figure out what they're doing just by playing it a bit. Um, and that game, Donkey Kong Country, does a good. They're pretty good at not making it super obvious that it's a very blocky tile-based thing. I mean, there's a lot of just the way that the whole look of it and the way that things sort of gently slope instead of being very right angles. They don't have a lot of right angles in that game. Everything's very slanted, so that's a good look. Um, and I think I mentioned before, like Sonic the Hedgehog is also pretty good at making their worlds more round and not square and blocky. A lot of it is just like the Mario games that are like very blocky, even the new ones. Um, Even like on like 3D World and 3D Land, they're very square, and but they're just, I guess they're fine with that. I mean, yeah, the games are good. Um, but yeah, anyway, what I wanted to do, I mean, there's still some like weird bug cases, like that, and like so that I eventually want to get, and so now he's like kind of sinking into the world. That's dumb. I gotta fix that. There's stuff like that I gotta fix. And then that's actually not a bug, but I'll eventually give him another animation because he can tell when he's walking up a steep slope. So I would just give him a different animation instead of just making him look like he's sliding. But before digging into these bugs like that, I just wanted to kind of make it a little easier to even use my level editor. So I can kind of zoom out. That's a little easier. But now, like, if I want to, like, I want to clear this out and make, like, just some different... That's my delete. And see, it's just kind of hard to see. Now, if I hold down Shift, I can, like, do this. But I can't, like, click and drag. And that's really what I want to do now. I just want to be able to click and drag. And then, just kind of delete stuff instead of just having to click one by one. That's pretty bad. Yeah, so that's what I want to do right now. And then once I'm able to do that, I'm gonna just make like a bunch of different tile setups where, like, so I can kind of get some test cases for some of these bugs, like why he grabs the ledge when he's not supposed to, why he kind of goes through certain tiles. I just want to set up like one after another, like an obstacle course for him to go through and make sure that all those work right. But yeah, before I even set that up, it's just been bothering me that I can't click and drag and add or delete things like that. I mean, at one point I thought I didn't need to because I can just kind of do this and then say, like, plam. And there you go. I mean, that's one click and it made that whole block, but and then so technically I could delete it. I should be able to delete it. I guess not. Yeah, alright, see, that's another problem. I guess I can't, I also don't have the ability to delete over an area, but still, I want to be able to, like, to do that. And maybe have a flood fill, not one thing at a time. But yeah, so that's what I want to do now. I think, hopefully it's just a pretty lightweight thing. So I'm looking at my the the level editor code. So this bunch of logic gets hit every time we just do a click. But I want to do the same logic, I guess, when I do a drag. So like whenever, right now I do have a drag. This is on pointer down, so what I should, why didn't I comment? I guess I thought, oh, I'll just know what this is because I wrote it, but I wrote it a long time ago. Okay, this is capturing a right click. Oh, this is like, yeah, alright, so what this is doing is, when I right click, I draw that kind of blue transparent rectangle to kind of do like an area select. Okay, so on right mouse button down, start the area select. That's what that's doing. And then here we just oops. And dragging the right mouse. There. But now I still want to say if I'm dragging the left mouse. So that's all doing what it does. I don't love it. It's just a lot of code, and I feel like it can be, because I'm kind of keeping track of where the rectangle started, where it ended in screen space, in tile space, so that the selection always aligns to the tiles in the level and not just to randomly where you clicked on the screen. It's annoying. It's very annoying to do, but overhaul. So, but here I'll say I guess I'll just do the same click logic whenever you drag. My fear with that is it's going to be a lot of redundant calls to like add tiles to the level, and then but then the chunk will know like, hey, there's already this tile here, I'm not going to add it. So there is like a failsafe there. So it's not just going to keep adding like a bunch of new tiles every time you just drag for 1 second. It just still seems kind of wasteful, but like there's going to be a lot of stuff spammed to the log. I guess I'll just be a little bit smarter about how I log stuff. Yeah, that's really what I want to do is so okay, this could be a switch, but there's only 2 cases. I'll just leave it like this. So can I just, here's the click, So what exactly is going on here? Why? Why am I earlying out over here? Selection rect is null. That should be fine. Oh, is this only for drawing when you have a selection up? This is the code that gets hit, I guess. Because I'm only the one that wrote it. Right, okay, if you just click anywhere, if you have an event selected, then just click away from it. But why would it do nothing if you... If we left-clicked... This just turns off the editor functions for... that appear if you have only one tile selected. So like if you wanted to manipulate a tile's offset, for example. And then this would, if it's active, turn it off. Oh, I get it, okay. This is supposed to be set in the inspector, so never mind. This will like basically never happen. It's really saying, okay, if we clicked somewhere in the canvas before actually drawing, if the selection rectangle's up, just make it disappear. And then you have to click again to actually start drawing. And then if you click again, here's where it does the go ahead and add stuff. So can I just invoke this when I drag? I mean, I like reusing code. That way if there's a bug, I only have to fix it in one spot. And I could probably pass in this pointer event data. How about that? I feel like this might give some unintended stuff. I guess let's see what happens. So what I want to do, why does shift make it do that? Oh, okay, I know why. That's something different. Control makes me zoom. So, oh ho ho! That's what I wanted. I can now click and drag. Oh no! Alright, so that's good. Let me just make sure that the other functionality is still good. So if I like... yeah, okay. So if I'm doing this... Oh, okay, yeah. And then if I want to do that, can I still... Yeah. Okay, well that will... What I want to test is like if I have an area selected and I just click outside of that area. Okay, good. I didn't immediately draw. The first thing it did was unselect that. Then I can draw a new thing. But then if I do this and click and drag, then it will, which I guess that's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I like that I can do this. It's just that, yeah, we have like as I'm doing this, the log is just going crazy. But nothing's actually happening. We're not actually adding new tiles to the level. It's just, it's noticing that there's already a tile there and it's not doing anything. So, good. What happens if I do this? Okay, whew. Will it like push him up? Can I do that? Oh, for some reason it pushes him up and left. That's just... Can I get back to where I was? Yeah, right. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. And you can go through this because, yeah, that's... So that's a thing. It looks pretty bad right now just because it's scaled this way. Yeah, that's that. Okay. Alright. Did I just do what I set out to do today? Yeah, because that's really what I wanted to do. I can do this if I so wanted to. I don't want to do that, but yeah, I can. So that's weird. I'm gonna find a lot of... This isn't actually ever a configuration I would want, so I don't really care that he's spazzing out. Like, I would never want a tile repeated like that. At least if I did, I wouldn't make it so you can land on them, because this is not meaningful at all. But yeah. Ooh, what are these errors happening? What is this? Get over it. What? New tile with index -1. Hang on. Oh, did I just discover something I didn't want to see? Gizmos. Okay. Yeah, it just spammed copies of this. It spammed copies of this tile into the atlas. That is not good. That's no good. This should not be. So what, the graphic over here, it's hard to see because... but this is basically the... how many different tiles exist in this chunk. And so we see some of the curves, but what we also see, I can see it better if I actually just go here. And we just have this triangle duplicated. What I actually want to see... Alright, it did fill up some of these blanks in the atlas. I did want to test that. If I have blanks in the atlas and I add a new tile and it doesn't have any room to add, it will fill in the blanks. That's good, but this is a problem. This atlas is supposed to be a collection of unique tiles. So like, since we already have one of these triangles, we only need it in there once and we can just copy it into the level how many times we need. It's treating it as different. So the question then becomes why? Also, why? I never actually ran into this because I never actually maxed out my atlas spaces. Because really, I shouldn't. For some reason, this is being counted as a unique tile, and it's not. And let's find out why. Because... Alright. I thought I was done early. And I was with that one thing I wanted to do, but now... Okay, unpause. What tile was that? That was this. Not semi-solid. Go here. What's your pixel count? 496, I guess. It seems low. No, it's right. Okay, it's not an empty tile. It's not a full tile. Why? It should be like tile index 2 is what it should match. It clearly doesn't match this one, or index 1. This tile that's in position 1, because the way this destination atlas works, the bottom left is 0, and then it goes row major. I think that's right, because it'll go position 16 would be the bottom row all the way to the right, position 17 would be the second row all the way on the left, and so on. And so the tile at this position, it should match the one that we're trying to add, because it is linear. It is a 1 by 1 source. Yeah. Height 1, width 1. Yeah. So that's their offsets are the same. That it should get past that. They're both linear. I'm just trying to see where they differ, because source X, source Y's are the same. Local X, local. This is all. They should all be completely the same. Oh. Well, this is... It shouldn't be checking this destination atlas position. It shouldn't be checking that. This is because this is generated by the chunk. It's not specific to the tile. Well, that's the problem. Okay, so it's going to return false because it hasn't been assigned a destination atlas index yet. And then here is where it will. So really, First I want to just have a message here saying if how does this come up with it? It's like 256. I should not hard code that. Especially because I don't even think it's right. No, it is 16 by 16, 256. Well, first let me just debug.log warning, hey. Okay. Oh, is it because it's like ambiguous for some reason? Fine. And actually though, I want to kind of switch it. Huh? No. I don't know what I hit Control B. No. Yeah, there. I just like removing all the braces. So that would stop that error, but I mean the problem is, yeah, that it's... Why did I want to do this? Because this would be true for like every new tile you add. What kind of craziness is going to happen when I remove that check, though? No, okay, alright. I mean, things don't explode. The world still turns. Well, I mean, not in this case. The world is not. Alright, yeah, that's a thing. And then what does my... yeah, just so I can better see this. Yeah. So here we go. So here are the... I really got it. Right. So this is the destination atlas. From this atlas, we can rebuild the entire level. That's the idea. Using just these pieces. So that's what it looks like. It really should not leave these gaps like this, but the fact that when it does run out of space, it will try and come back in here and fill it up. That's fine. That's fine with me for now. Now, like when I add new whatchamacallers, is it gonna... Adding duplicate of tile 1. Yes, good. Good. And we can see that as I add more tiles, that atlas does get updated. It's hard to see because now it's being blocked by... Yeah, but you can see a new tile will pop in. Oh, we already had one of those. He appeared. We already had one of those, I guess. But now if I like change the offset on it for whatever reason, that will appear. That will also. Okay. So like these are like all the new things I was just messing with. They all added into the atlas. So now just by drawing freehand like I was doing, okay, yeah, okay. Already exists, ignoring, duplicate of tile index 85. There are 21 of them. Good, 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 good. So, that was too easy. Why? I just had a check in there I didn't need to check. And now that I removed it, hooray, there are now... How many more instances of it now? How many are there? Tell me. 59, 58. What does that actually look like now? That's beautiful. This is the world as we know it. Okay. I think I might even just cut it here. I know that, okay, good. See, I can just wipe stuff out like that. Good. This shift, oops. No, I don't ever want to do that. Disable it. Yeah, just, but sticky keys, get out of here. No. I don't know what these other ones are, but just forget it. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, I need to return it to red. I guess I have some logic where, because if I'm holding shift, I want that, you know, tile paintbrush thing to get out of the way. But when I bring it back, I always make it white when it should be red if I'm in erase mode. So I'm just gonna do that. That shouldn't be too bad. Oops. Let me just search for like shift. It's not, I didn't do it in here? Maybe it's in tile picker. Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah, duh. Yup. It wants to be red if I'm in erase mode. So how do I know if I'm in erase? Yeah, tile picker dot is erasing tile. That's easy enough. No, I don't even need to do that. I can just say color equals good. Yeah. I could just make it this a variable, like the erasing color, but it's going to be red. All right. So that way, okay. So if I'm in erase mode, yeah. Hide, bring back. Good. We're still erasing. I'm in draw mode. Bring back. Still drawing. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So now I can easily do this to like wipe out what I have of the level. I kind of want to... There's more I can do with this. Like, for example, when I'm zoomed out, I could just make this square smaller to match the size of a tile and just make it half. I don't know, I'm nitpicking. But now I can actually edit better, and the next thing I'm going to do is make like a little obstacle course for him. You know, something like this with like various types of ledges. You know, one that will look like that. And then one that would, you know, look like that. does he even do this properly? See, so like kinda, but then you get like this problem. Like what the heck is this? So these are things I need to answer for. Okay, he didn't grab anything that time. Does he even grab this? Yeah, just so that that's better. It is better. Huh, why does that actually work kind of well? But then, like, this does not. Yeah, why? You just went right through it and didn't even land on it. That's concerning. And then, like, this, like, he just goes into the falling state. So, yeah, these are things I need to deal with next time. Yeah, I plan to at least get in a couple of sessions during the week, and then I'll just kind of puzzle through these cases just to kind of firm things up. And then once things look good mechanically, I'll just go on to a little more exciting things like making NPCs and making some kind of progression. I kind of have some facilities to do that. I'll have to work on those too. Yeah. All right, I'll cut it here.